Today I'm actually going to be doing a review of the measurement generator. You've probably seen this out there. A lot of people are advertising it, and I'm actually going to do a review, but I'm going to tell you about my bonus. And my personal bonus, if you get it from my link, is actually going to be kind of worth more than the front end all by itself. I think this is a really great bonus. I think you guys are really going to like it. So my bonus is actually a personalized review. I am going to have also I'm going to have a few videos talking about how to use the app and kind of my ideas and things, but that's valuable. Totally having all my crazy ideas is a valuable thing, but what I think you're really going to love is that what I'm going to do is a personalized review of your KDP books, or if you have some Etsy products. So you can basically give me up to 10 of those items, and I will go through and look through them and review them and kind of make notes and decide, give you suggestions, tips, feedback, and then make you a personalized video so that you can kind of have my feedback. And I think it's a huge bonus, and I do want to promise you right from the front that I am not going to take your ideas. I have so many ideas of my own and not enough time in my life to copy or take anyone else's idea. So I do want to allay your fears about that. I know maybe trusting someone on the internet might be hard, but honestly, I'm an honest person. I want to help people. I love helping people. So don't worry about that. Like I said, I have too many ideas for myself. I don't need extra ideas. I have more than enough. So that's kind of my bonus. And I think that is a really awesome bonus. I do personalized coaching and stuff one-on-one for $99. So the front end is only $47 for the measurement generator, so my review of your products and personalization is actually worth more than that. So I think it's a really great bonus. Okay, so let's talk about, I just wanted to get one bonus there because I know there's a lot of people talking about this product because it is a great product. I'm really excited about it. If you are into homeschool worksheets, if you're into the math worksheets, I know there's a lot of things that have been going around, and you can definitely niche down and just do measurements, which is a great niche, and I'll show you. But you can also mix and match for grades or for specific things kids are working on. And I have some really great ideas. Those are going to be included in my bonus. I have so many crazy ideas. But I've been playing around with this software, and it is so super simple to use. So I'll talk a little bit about what is included in the front end and all the other offers in other videos, but I just want to show you the basics. I kind of have everything. So this is everything. And when I mean everything, there is a lot, because not only do you have in each of these, depending on what you get, you have just tons of these different worksheets, and it's really just drag and drop. So let me go back. You have big versus small, tall versus short, heavy versus light, long versus short, more versus less. This is kind of the younger. If you get some of the add-ons, converting temperature, these are older, converting lengths, and there's just a ton more in each of these of types and formats of way they ask it, converting different volumes and lengths, and they convert it from US standard to international, so feet to meters, and then a conversion of temperature, centigrade and Celsius, basically, and Fahrenheit, and then converting volumes of liquids on US and international standard. There's so many different conversions. And then they have some premium apps down here that I've got the beta for, but the more full versions are going to be coming out, and these are going to be product launches on their own, and that's one of the other add-ons. But you'll see like temperature, and these are definitely older, where you're talking about the pictures of deciding, how is the thermometer, and what is this liquid cup filled up to, and these are kind of older type age groups for things you can create, whereas this is going to be your younger, and this is on the front end. But you can see how easy this is. I just want to give you the scope of this, and there are so many options to mix and match. They give you some icons, but you can add in your own icons, and depending on which you get, whether the front end or the add-ons, you can add on more. But kind of it's unlimited, because even the front end, you can add on 10 extra icons at a time. But you can delete those 10. So you could do 10, make a few pages, delete those, add on different 10. So you could definitely, even on the front end, add in your own icons and definitely make these original. But it's as simple as, there's a lot of cloning features, but really it's as simple as you add a page and then you drop one of these in it. If you wanted to, I know the front end, you can actually do some clone pages. So you can just clone that and it has different. And basically what this is, if you're kind of wondering what kind of page, it's what it says, which is smaller. So they're going to circle, the little kids are going to circle these are smaller, right? Which is shorter. The fan is probably shorter than the tub. The bucket is actually bigger than this fan. So it's just kind of shorter, taller, which is shorter. I think actually I would probably change by icons, and you can actually do this. If you click on this, you can kind of change up. This is how easy some of this is. You can change up shorter, taller, but you can also change up your icons. You select those and you can change up the types you're using. So I'd probably use buildings for shorter and taller versus like some of these, because this is a little bit harder with the shorter, taller. Bigger, smaller, yes, but different things. You can just change out what you're using for your icons. Or like I said, you can add in your own icons. Let's see, long versus short, some of the other pages. Oh, I think these were fun. Let's see. More versus less. I really liked these because my daughter loves these. She's 10 now and she still loves these. She loves to count how many are in each and then color them different colors and put this in. So she really likes these types of more versus less, which has more surfboards. I think actually if you count this up, I think it's more drinks than surfboards. But it's really as simple as picking out what you want to do, what kind of book you're looking for. Let me show you a heavy versus small, because this one's kind of nice here, which is lighter. Then again, I don't know, I'd use fruit. I would probably use maybe something like, well, I clicked over it. That's the only thing you've got to worry about if you accidentally over-click, right? But you could just delete that page and start over, right? Make it easy on yourself. Let's see, let's click on here and see these heavy. Oh, I loved these. These were nice. Order them by weight, right? This gives you some complexity. You can see there's lots of different ways to do this in here. And I just love that it's as simple as figuring it out, what kind you like and what looks best. Well, let's see, let me do one more. We'll do this one right here, which is the lightest object. And you could definitely change your icons. I don't know, fruit is the best again for this type of thing, for lighter or heavier, but you can change up your icons and make it different. You definitely get a choice in that. But this is just kind of some samples they have in their examples. You can also, if you don't like a certain page, you can redo it and have it pick different items. Let's see what else. But it's just simple as drag and drop. But you can definitely add in your own icons. You can change up the pages, and depending on what package you get, you customize that for your particular audience. So the smaller and bigger is not going to be in the same book as probably a conversion of temperatures. So that there's so many options of measurement within this, and there's so many types of measurements you can do, and you can create. These are actually the simplest. Let me show you on the older. We'll go down here, add a page, converting temperature. So if you're doing these temperature converts between Celsius and Fahrenheit, you can see you can just bulk. Like if you wanted to do quite a few of these, it's going to come up with different, they're not the same. So this makes it so you can do lots of problems, and it has the answers. For this type of thing, you probably aren't going to include answer sheets because it's, which one's heavy and which one's light. You're not going to include that. A kid is going to be doing that with their parents. But this sort of thing where you're actually using some math, you're definitely going to want to. And I would actually, doing this, I would actually include probably a blank page on the next page, and then put something at top like space for you to work out the problems. That way that the student can have basically scratch paper. You could ask them to get out their own piece of scratch paper, but I honestly think including a scratch paper page might not be a bad thing. And then that way they can keep all their work in one place versus trying to have it all over the place. I mean, isn't that what workbooks are for? So that you can have all your work in one place. And I think that's something you should possibly consider doing. All right, so I wanted to show you about the opportunity real quick. Just you saw that it was a really easy to use product. These are actually, if you go in here and put measurement workbook, there are actually demand. This actually means that people are typing this in. The interesting thing when you do type it in is that when you click on it, there really aren't that many books that are specifically for measurement. This is like the only one I really saw. The rest, they are like measurement and geometry, and these are definitely popular, but these are Kumon. It's not a self-published author, that's a publisher. But this is a self-published author, and they're doing really well. This is actually just a little few minutes ago, was at 15,000. They're making about $1,000 a month on this book. It depends, when you hit it. Like I said, it was 15,000 just a few minutes ago, and then earlier in the day I saw it at like 10,000. So they're making about 1,000 a month on measurement basics. But you can see that people want that sort of thing, but there really aren't too many books specifically for measurements. Now, something I wanted to talk to you about. This is kind of fun that I did when I was looking through there. This one is logic puzzles. But when I was looking through this, they had the greatest idea. So what they did is they came up with, they have characters in their book specifically, and you could find a few icons and make it a character. And so they have the gritty little lamb, and they actually have a picture book that is for younger kids, and then they have older kids' workbooks. So you could create kind of a series in the sense that you start off with books that are for the younger, and you have books that are on the older, the conversions and things like that, but you use a central character so that you can kind of hook. This is all about branding. Like, this is branding. And it is a fabulous way to do it because you get kids hooked on something earlier, like a character or something like that, and then they follow that character through older series and different kinds of books. A little kid would like to see, their older brother or sister having the same character on their book, and they're like, oh, I want to work on those types of problems, moms and dad, and mom, dad knows that's not going to be for a few years, but getting kids interested in math early is really good. It is hard sometimes to convince kids to do math problems, and as a parent, if I can convince my kid to do a math problem because there's a cute little lamb on it, I'm all for that. You want to get them involved in that. So I thought this was a really fabulous idea. I just wanted to show you, like 15,000, it was at 15,600 just a few minutes ago. That's 11 books per day. And then I kind of did the cost. So they make about $1,000 a month on just that one book for measurement. And it's one of the only ones out there. So there's definitely demand out there. There's definitely ways you can do it. This logic workbook way, they just have a different types of logic puzzles, but they have a branding that's very consistent across the gritty kids series, right? They have the gritty little lamb. So you just need to be creative and create something that really kids can identify with, especially when they're younger, that interests them. And then as they're older, the workbook pages of just conversions. So what I wanted to say, I think this measurement generator it's really a great product. It's really easy to use. There is a lot of value trying to create all those different types of books, and not even just creating them, creating the solution pages. Oh my gosh. If you don't like math, imagine doing those pages and then solving all the problems and making sure they're correct, right? That is so painful. So this makes it a really easy way to do something like that. If you really want to do those kind of a little bit more complex type books, this is an easy way to do that. My personal bonus, remember, is that personalized review. You can submit up to 10 KDP books or products, and I will make a suggested, I'll make you basically a personalized review. I'm going to send you a video with my thoughts and my ideas and how you can improve. So you get the benefit of having my years of experience and just kind of that a different person's insight. Maybe you don't have somebody who is into this. You don't have a friend, a family member, or all your friends and family members tell you your books are fabulous. And your books probably are fabulous, but I can help you make them more fabulous. All right, so I hope that you really enjoyed this video. I hope that you are excited about if you want to do measurement pages and worksheets and things like this, this is a fabulous product. And I think you're not going to find anything easier to use, honestly. It's super simple. They really thought about having ways to customize it, ways that you can customize it, and then also produce books quickly and easily without too much training. There's a few things you need to know to be able to make the app work, but honestly, once you know those few things, it's pretty simple to go through. It's kind of a drag and drop process, and you can always just delete a page if you messed up and added, like, see, I added that on, you go, oh no, so just delete the page, right? You can make it super easy. Okay, thank you so much, and remember to purchase the product through my link because I have an awesome bonus for you, and I will see you in my next video where I kind of go through all the different like the different products and different price points and things that you can get. All right, thanks so much. Bye.